I'm more like a graffiti artist. I like street and I like illegal, but this is not illegal anyway. But for my mind, I'm still like a graffiti artist. When I was starting from the 1980s, it's already 40 years ago. That time, nobody talking about ecology or recycling or even sustainable or anything. But when I was a student, I have no money, so I always recycling. I think not special material I can buy. So I just using for the old scrap material, just for temporary time to use. And then after that, we bring back, throw away. So this is kind of like a cycle of the material. So this is, I think, still same, I think, I don't believe any new. I think I really want to using for it already exists. I try to be creative, different function of the ordinary material, like a furniture, chair, whatever, It's very simple, two reactions from the visitor. People like it, people doesn't like it, that's all, I'm not really fascinating about art at all. I'm not really good art student at all. But I really like to the physically action, because I don't like so much to stay in the atelier to do something. So I really like to be in the street and walking. Cameraman in German, it's of course I know the place. I did already a couple of the project installation. I think in this gallery space, I really want to make a kind of like a strange living room. They had a sofa, but maybe you cannot sitting there, or just like a furniture was falling to the wall, or sometimes all the furniture was flying somewhere. I'm not only always a gallery or museum to presenting, I'm more or less like outside anyway. Because it's a more function, more different way to think about. And the situation is very important. So this time, I was wondering how to collecting all the furniture. Then I ordered to one of the guy, he just collecting all this summer, to contact to the Emmaus and to get all the furniture, some chair or maybe some sofa. We need more. This is already the part of the project. We start. I tried to build up my image of the installation, collecting the material, transport, delivery, then to the set up the installation. This is everything total for the mobility. Still, we need to demontage and then to bring back to my storage all these things. This is also another kind of cycle, anyway. When I got the invitation from the Liège, so Christian Liège, he developed a lot of the very basic minimal, but I really want to make something scratching. Some disturbing for this space, because even though he was very much inspired from Japanese, the culture, the style and sense of the space, material. I tried to make a contrast anyway. This is a way of my work always. So I not destroyed any idea of the Christian Liège, but just another kind of like potentiality of the furniture. No, it's a very simple idea, just all the furniture from the interior design, architecture, building just come out. It's like an avalanche. Just come out down, fall down to the on the street, or it's too minimal. It's simple and very quiet. So now it's too disturbing for the building. But this is, I think, it is very important to think about what is furniture, what is the design, what is chair, why they using like that, or how they make it anyway. I mean, the Matignon, it's very close to the Riego, of course. This is something like a relation anyway. So I just made some wall drawing, and then put in the hut, inside of the staircase of the Riego building. So this is the same thing I can do in this gallery because the face of the street, people can see, big window. So it looks like a, many tree. It's standing, and then some tree or a nest, So that's very visually, just connecting together. When I was working at Tremblay in France, I just made 23 huts around all this park. It was really nice, and then I was thinking maybe we can bring to this part of the tree and some nest or like a tree hut to the other place. It's kind of like a displacement anyway, idea. But it's still like a relation between the outside, the thing. To make a nest in the gallery space. Yeah, for me it's not so much different between the nature and even the urban space or anything. And not so much a different attitude, just I'm always doing like that.